Kristi Noem and the Department of Homeland Security are being sued by American citizens because Noem has, according to the lawsuit, been using ICE to spy on protesters. I don't know that using ICE to spy on protesters is the right way to say that. Perhaps allowing ICE to spy on protesters may be better. Either way, that is in fact a form of illegal surveillance that serves no legitimate law enforcement purpose, so they're being sued. The lawsuit, brought by several individuals who act as ICE watchers in their respective areas of the country, several of these that filed the lawsuit just happen to be from Oregon, allege that they have had their faces scanned by ICE's technology, which, yes, ICE is doing that. They have had their cars followed. They have had ICE agents show up at their home. They have had their license plates scanned, so anytime they pass by a license plate reader, ICE knows exactly where these protesters are. And of course, we have the one incident where ICE showed up at a protester's home and said, "This is a warning. We know you live here." This is a dangerous, lawless organization that must be completely shut down and gutted by the next president of the United States. And I'm glad they're being sued, and I hope that this lawsuit is successful. Is it going to result in criminal charges for anybody? Absolutely not. Is it going to result in massive financial payments to the victims? Also no. But that's not the point. The point is not for these individuals to get rich because ICE is harassing them and Kristi Noem is allowing it. The point is to sue them to get it to stop. That's the goal of all of this. And I pray that it is successful so that we can see at least some sort of end to what is happening to these protesters. The horror stories of ICE in different states, by the way, showing up at these people's homes. In one instant, ICE actually pulled up right in front of the person's house and just laid on the horn for God knows how long. You know, basically a form of torture like sleep deprivation because it was the middle of the night, as if these people have nothing better to do, right? I thought you guys were out there getting the worst of the worst, getting the cannibals off the street, right, Kristi Noem? No? No, you guys have nothing better to do than to harass American citizens. Why? Because Republicans have been lying to you for decades about the immigrant problem here in the United States. Fact of the matter is, it doesn't exist. It simply doesn't. If it did, ICE wouldn't have time to spy on protesters. ICE wouldn't have time to follow them around town and show up at their homes in the middle of the night because ICE would be far too busy getting those millions upon millions upon millions of undocumented people out of the country. Either that or those undocumented folks are just so damn good at hide and seek that ICE simply can't find them and figured, well, if we can't find them, may as well go occupy ourselves some other way. No matter how you slice it, though, ICE is not doing what their job is supposed to be. They are, in fact, spying on and harassing American citizens who are not breaking the law. They're legally allowed to do the things that they've done. ICE doesn't care. That's why they cover their faces. That's why they operate in these packs, because there's safety in numbers. These are a bunch of grown-ass men who think they're out there playing Rambo, but really they look like a bunch of, LARPers in the park doing cosplay who have no idea what they're actually doing. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.